Hi, I'm Amarpreet Singh. I'm a board-certified cosmetic surgeon and assistant clinical professor at Columbia University in New York City. I am in private practice here at the Holistic Medical Spa and Laser Center of Westchester, and today I'm going to be talking to you about liposuction versus cool sculpting. A number of patients ask me about the differences between these two modalities for body contouring often. So I thought I would just go ahead and explain the differences and similarities of both of these procedures to you. SmartLipo was FDA approved back in 2006. Before that, regular liposuction was done. Traditional liposuction was usually done under general anesthesia, whereas SmartLipo involves laser light in order to melt fat cells. This allows us to be able to do the procedure in the physician's office under just local anesthesia with much less recovery time, much faster healing, and also improved results. Recently, in 2010, Cool Sculpting was brought into the market. Cool Sculpting employs something different. Instead of laser light underneath the skin, it actually employs two plates which freeze the skin. The skin is sucked into two plates. The fat within it is brought to just above freezing. The fat cells, they crystallize and then they die. The dead fat is then reabsorbed by the body and excreted through the normal metabolic system. So how do these things differ and how are they similar? Well, they're both used for body contouring. You can use Zeltiq, which is cool sculpting, to do gross reduction of certain body areas. SmartLipo can be used for body sculpting as well as etching underlying muscles so they can be visible under the skin. Whereas Zeltiq is more of a gross reduction tool. With Zeltiq, the benefits are that it's non-invasive, it requires no anesthesia, and you can return to work immediately. However, it does take about 4 months before you can see results, and the results are very slow to come. They're also very slight. You get an average reduction of about 20 to 25% after doing a Zeltiq procedure. And again, it's not used for precise sculpting. In contrast, SmartLipo that is minimally invasive. It requires local anesthesia, a slightly longer recovery time. Most people are able to return to their normal activities within a week. However, the results are immediate, very dramatic, and oftentimes you can avoid bigger, more complicated surgery. The way that the SmartLipo procedure is done is tumescent anesthesia, or a very dilute anesthetic, is injected under the skin to provide anesthesia, and a laser fiber is then inserted into the fat layer and used to melt the fat. This melted fat is much easier to remove than whole fat cells, which allows this procedure to be less traumatic to the body, thus increasing the healing, reducing your recovery period. Beyond that, laser energy can also be applied to the skin where there's collagen. This stimulates the collagen, thus creating tightening of the skin. We can see dramatic results with skin tightening using the SmartLipo. The results can be so dramatic in some patients that it can avoid having to have tummy tuck surgery with its inherent scar and recovery period. It has truly revolutionized the way that modern liposuction and body sculpting surgery is performed. So I hope this gives you an understanding of the differences and similarities between Zeltiq, or cool sculpting, and SmartLipo, or laser-assisted liposuction. In order to determine which procedure is best for you, I would recommend that you schedule a complimentary consultation with our office. Thank you.